Fresh from the showcase here at Swiss Watch Expo, we have a watch that just arrived to us that instantly caught my eye. If you followed our new arrivals, I'm sure it at least piqued your interest a little bit. This is a Panerai Luminor with a Carbotech case. This is such a fascinating material they used, and I really think we might be looking at the watch case of the future. So let's just go ahead and get into it. It's the first thing you notice about it, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a matted finish, definitely nothing at all shiny or high polished about it at all. And that's because the Carbotech case is actually made out of carbon fiber, specifically hundreds of layers of carbon fiber, I believe, that's been pressed on top of each other. And that process is how you get this beautiful looking, almost wood grain-like finish. And this is very much like a fingerprint or a mother of pearl dial or something like that, in that this is, no two cases are going to look the same. So it's sort of like the opposite of mother of pearl, whereas that's a naturally occurring material that they're making these watch dials out of, whereas this is the entire case that is made of an incredibly synthetic material, but is produced in such a way that every single one is unique, and that is something that's beautiful. This one has sort of a spiral pattern around the bezel, where I've seen some pictures online of ones that have literally vertical and horizontal lines on them. So you really could be looking at any number of cases that look entirely different and might have a completely different sort of style. I know I'm a fan of more of the curved lines in this one. And this does not come from polishing. That does not come from refinishing. This literally comes from the way that this case material is layered atop of each other. And I think that's so beautiful. It's very matte finish, looks very reminiscent of wood grain, but is incredibly synthetic, which I think is cool. You can definitely tell it's synthetic by holding it in your hands. I know I'm the only one here in this video who can do it. You can't do it at home, but this is lighter than titanium. This is light as a feather. It really feels like you're wearing nothing at all. And if you're used to sort of handling Panerais, at least here in the store like I am, it is a little jarring to have a watch this big honestly feel like it could just float away from your hands. And that's an incredibly futuristic technique and material and look. All of this looks incredibly modern while still sort of maintaining the shape and sort of maintaining the very much style of the traditional Panerai. While I'm done gushing about the case, at least for now, it does have a beautiful looking tan markers and hands. This is definitely the Fotina sort of craze that has swept the Swiss watch game, and I absolutely love it. This is a perfect melding of future and modern and past all at the same time. And I also love the addition of the blue second hand at 3 o'clock. That really does give just the right pop of color between sort of the dark black finishes and sort of the aged look of the hands and markers. Movement-wise, this has a very traditional, it's a Panerai 9-10 movement. So it's a 3-day automatic, which I love. This is definitely one that you can set and forget, and something that the extra long power reserves is a great bonus, especially if you're going for these big, thick cases like Panerai has. This particular one does have a flat bezel, so not the more domed version. Definitely makes it look a little bit more modern. And of course, this one comes on a beautiful looking Panerai leather strap with this beautiful looking white stitching. You can also get this on a rubber strap, which I think looks great, and it'll also make it a lot more utilitarian and a lot more really practical as far as a dive watch goes. Because that's what's important. This material is not just beautiful, it's not just difficult to make. This is something that can stand to the elements. It's supposed to be 100% corrosive proof. So if you were to use this as a dive watch, this would be a great one that you could literally use every single day. You would never have to worry about any sort of damage, assuming that you serviced it properly and of course didn't go diving without the crown closed. That still field a couple of calls from people who do that from time to time. So be careful with your Panerai watch, but this is one that can do everything you need it to do and look incredibly unique while you do it. If this is something that catches your eye, it's the first one I've seen, so do not let this one get by you. I don't know when I'll be blessed to hold another one in my hands again. And of course, like and subscribe to our channel and find out all the new, interesting, and fascinating watches we're getting in every single day at SwissWatchExpo.com.